For anyone that doesn't think that I've spent time in the scriptures even before this, you're mistaken. Passages were quoted from Romans 6:23 in particular. The wages of sin is death. The wages of sin is death. That's Romans 6:23. It's a verse I'm very familiar with that I've read numerous times. Countless other passages are all passages that I'm familiar with. The thing about scripture is not only studying and reading it, it's about applying it to your life. Applying it. It's not about just reading it or being able to quote it. It's about living it. At times during this, doing all these proceedings, mostly trial, I've become frustrated at times. I want you, Your Honor, to know, I want the entire court to know that regardless to what you may think about those particular incidents, they were not personal. Being here throughout this year and the constant learning how to deal with everything, learning how to take everything in, what you see, what you hear, things being shouted at you, the threats, and everything that you have to deal with just being here. It was like a culmination. Sometimes you get so frustrated because you feel like your hands are tied. You don't know what to do. And for a person like me, it's easy for me to get to that point. And so they would come out in frustration. I take responsibility for that and apologize to you, Your Honor, in the court. Nothing about it was personal. It was a part of me that felt that I haven't been able to defend myself. And I think it was just the pot boiling over. I was wrong for not being able to control myself the times that I wasn't me. For long as I can remember, I've dealt with a lot of issues. And going back to what I said a little bit earlier about what people see on the surface, a lot of people don't understand what it is to battle mental health issues. Not just that, but the difficulties of life in general. The childhood I had, not having a father, having to see my mom sometimes work 2 and 3 jobs just to be able to support us. I remember being a child and me and my sister, my mom only had 2 children. My sisters passed away. But I remember being a child and me and my sister and my mom standing in the welfare line to get milk, to get cheese, bread, spam. And when you're a kid, you don't understand that. You think it's normal. I remember living in apartment buildings infested with rodents and bugs. Pouring in cereal in your bowl and having bugs in it. A lot of people weren't raised like that, so it'd be hard for them to pull back that veil and understand that. Physical abuse, by the people that are supposed to love you. Trying to understand why your mind thinks the way it does, why you don't comprehend certain things. Why no one can provide the answers that you want. Fact of the matter is, I have at times been medicated. I have been in mental health facilities, only for a short time. I can honestly say that life was better. It helped. I think when you're going through something mentally that you don't understand, it always helps when you have people not so much that can relate. That also helps, but it's more. It's not the relating part of it. It's more of the that you can feel comfortable being yourself with. Someone to listen, someone to tell you that, hey, it's all right. You can let your guard down. It's a lot.